everyone. So we are in the energy of the North Node Mars Uranus conjunction, also with Kali sitting on top of it too. This energy, this energy is potent, and it is a great time to change things up. It's a great time to get quiet and listen and be open to doing things differently. So I'd like to guide a meditation for us, a meditation into pattern interrupt. It's something that's come up for me today. This Uranus is lightning fast change, and it can be totally disruptive if we're not open and if our nervous system isn't taken care of. Uranus rules the nervous system. And Mars is passionate, driven, can be aggressive. It's like that instinctual fire. Your North Node is the destiny, where you're headed. This is experienced on a collective level. And then Kali is a Hindu goddess, but also in astrology, she's an asteroid. Kali represents creation and destruction. And she can be wildly ferocious and destructive and full of rage. It's important to bring Shiva, consciousness, the divine masculine, to kind of rein her in so that it's coming from, it's always from love, but so that it's in the highest benefit for all. So that we don't completely lose control. But especially I want to highlight this pattern interrupt. So often we can get stuck or feel like we're stuck, don't know which way to go. We keep seeing cycles and patterns playing out, and this is the time that it's like, evolve. It's telling us to evolve, and you can go kicking and screaming, or you can just surrender to it. So, okay, with that, I'll invite you to take some breaths. Deep belly breaths. And actually, if you'll place a hand on your chest and a hand on your belly as you do this. And notice what part of you, as you're taking these breaths, is moving more. Is it your chest or your belly? We want these breaths to be from the belly. So if you notice that your chest is rising more than your belly, see if you can go deeper and lower and into the belly. And breathe with the belly. Maybe even sticking your belly out. Giving it a nice rub, loving touch. Maybe sigh into your belly. So often we suck our tummies in, especially for women. We suck our tummies in, but this contracts and restricts our life force, our energy, our creative potential. So just let it all go. Maybe as you're breathing, see if there's any part of your body that feels like it needs to stretch or move. Good. Now come to a place of center, stillness. And I want you to notice if there's any part of your body that is holding tension. And see if you can breathe into that area. And notice what your body wants to do as you breathe into this area. Does it want to move? Can you feel it expanding? You feel any resistance coming up? Like it's uncomfortable? Keep breathing into this area. Are there any thoughts, emotions arising as you focus on this area? A situation for you that is stressful, maybe. Causing you some angst and worry. Notice how we hold that stress and that tension in our bodies, and how contracted that can make us feel. Now for a moment, I want us to go back to that contracted place. So focus your attention on that part of your body, or maybe it's all over. Maybe you feel tension all over. Wherever you're feeling tension or contraction, see if you can only feel that. If you can notice how it feels in your body. It feels tight, makes you feel small. Maybe think about that situation for you and notice how it makes the constriction, the tension in your body even more. How does this feel to you? Is it painful? Now, see if you can go back to that breathing. Breathe a little into that. Breathe and expand. See if you can just let go a little bit. Breathe into that stressful life circumstance. Breathe into that tension in your body. breathe and see what happens to your body. Does it feel less painful, less constrictive, more expansive, like it's just melting away? Even if you can only crack that door just a little bit, see if you can crack it. Now go back into the constriction again. Go back into the thoughts and feelings. Notice, how is the feeling in your body now? Is it just as constricted? Is there constriction at all? Are you more able to tolerate it? Are you less able? And hold that tension if it's still present for you. And if it's not still present, notice the change in your body. And then again, breathing, expanding, loosening the grip. How does your body feel now? Do you feel even more expansive? Do you feel more open to receive? Are there any insights coming in on how to handle your situation? And what maybe you can do differently? So that you're not stuck repeating same patterns. If you feel like you need to do this a couple more times, I invite you to pause and to continue that practice. To continue contracting and then breathing in and expanding. But if not, if you're ready to continue, how could you react differently to the situation in your life? Could you react differently from this place of openness, from expansiveness, receptivity? Can you allow yourself to open so that you may receive grace, the wisdom, the insight, the love from grace? And as you're here, sometimes those feelings of constriction may come back. But the more you become aware of how it feels in your body somatically, the more opportunity you have to come back to a state of expansiveness, receptivity, of openness. The more you allow yourself to be flooded with grace, or what I like to call grace bombs, just dropped right in. And the more you allow yourself the potential to do things differently, now what would happen if you did, let's say, the opposite of what you have been doing? Do you know the result? The thing is, we can never know the result. And that can feel scary. Now, some of us may be adrenaline junkies and love to take that dive off the deep end. But for many of us, that is scary. We don't know what it's going to look like or feel like, what our experience is going to be. We have to trust. We have to trust the unknown. And to take a leap of faith. And this takes courage, vulnerability, humility. It might not work out. But we know we'll be inner resourced enough to make it through, to be stronger. We have grace on our side. And maybe it will work out. It's all a mystery. And that's how life is. Life is a mystery. And there are times in life when great change happens. Sometimes by our own doing, sometimes not. And we can either go kicking and screaming, go the hard way, or we can take that leap of faith and do something different. Trusting in the unknown is not for the faint of heart. If you are on this path, you are a spiritual warrior. You're brave. You're resilient. Courageous. It's okay to be scared. You're human. We're human. But there's so much potential here. Potential our little human minds can't fathom. And it takes practice sometimes to get our bodies on board so that we can feel a sense of safety in our bodies, jumping into the unknown. Or maybe just sticking our feet in the deep end and slowly entering. It doesn't always have to be a quick jump. Maybe for you, it looks like that slow inch by inch by inch into the mystery. Whichever way you choose to go, courageous. And I want you to envision this unknown, however it looks to you. For me, I see this big body of water. It's dark. It's like almost black. But maybe for you, it looks something different. Maybe for you, it looks like the cosmos. Or maybe it looks like a forest. Mountain range. However it looks, to see if you can step up to it. And breathe with this place. Although it appears separate from you, it's not. It's just a trick of the mind. This unknown, this place of mystery, it's where you're from. It's what life is made of. It's where you'll go back to. Breathe with it. Honor it. Notice the feelings that are stirring inside of you. Maybe excitement, fear, hesitation. Now, like I said, I know there could be people who would feel more comfortable just sticking a toe in. And then there'd be other people who'd want to dive head first, maybe belly flop. Whatever calls to you in this moment, take that step or take that leap. How does it feel? How does it feel to merge the mystery, the unknown? Whether you've got your pinky toe in or you dove head first, either way, you're merged. How does it feel? This is a place of love, of potential. Our little egoical minds, our human stories can create monsters and fears and worries, projections. But here in this place, it's nothing but love and potential. Creation. It's creation energy that you're in. Feel that in your body. Feel the expansiveness. Can you let go into this? Can you see if can you let your body float? Can you surrender your weight? And this takes so much courage and bravery, vulnerability, surrendering yourself to something so much greater. You are doing amazing. You are held. This energy is holding you, loving you. You are so held here. You are so loved here. Can you let go just a little bit more into her? And if you have any feelings of contraction or tension or fear come up, breathe. Go back to what we were doing. Breathe into those places. Deepen in just a little bit more. And relax just a little bit more. Surrendering isn't giving up. It's not giving in. It's trusting. It's trusting love, the infinite, expansive, limitless possibility. All that love is. Pure, unconditional love. Now when you make decisions, you're creating something, going through a hard time, can you respond, create, act from this place of love, of infinite potential. Remember the expansiveness in your body, the weightlessness of surrender. It might take practice, and that's okay. You're human. You're a spiritual warrior. You're brave. And take your last few moments here. Again, it doesn't matter how far you got in. Maybe you didn't get in at all. Maybe all you could do today was just be in her presence. Be in the presence of the mystery. And that's okay too. No matter where you got today, that's okay. It's your journey. It is special, unique to you. And then you are right where you need to be. And thanking this place. Thanking yourself. Thanking whatever came up for you. And slowly coming back. Taking yourself out. If you jumped right in or put just a toe in. Coming back into yourself. And be with yourself for a moment. This place is inside you. You can always access it. Take a few moments to integrate whatever came up for you. Feel it in your body. Notice how your body feels. Do you feel more relaxed, open? How do you feel about your situation now? How does your body feel about it? Did any insights arise of how to do things differently? Are you inspired to do things differently? Do you feel courageous enough to do things differently? And remember, this takes practice. So even if you just made it a little bit today, even if you just became aware of this, how the difference in the sensations, the contraction and the expansion in your body, that's progress. You don't have to race to the finish line. Every little bit of the journey is precious and special and momentous. And I'm going to invite you to take some deep belly breaths, again focusing on the belly. Again, maybe putting your hands here, one on your chest, on your belly, coming back into your body. Noticing if you had been more of a chest breather before, if you're down to your belly now. Giving your body some loving touches, really coming back to your senses, to your body. Maybe give your body a stretch or a wiggle, some movement. I hope this served be open to more insights coming through. Stay curious. Present with our body. It's such a fast-paced world. It's so easy to lose touch. But now that you're more aware, you can start to notice when you're reacting and making decisions and doing from a place of contraction and repeated patterns versus a place of expansiveness, openness, willingness, surrender. And a blessing to all of you. These are wild times we're in. And a reminder to please be kind and compassionate to yourself on this journey. There's honestly nothing more important than remaining kind and compassionate to yourself. This journey's not always easy, but it always comes back to self-love. And love, pure love. Thank you.